name is Maureen Lunis. Today I'm going to share with you how to make an appetizer that is called pteropitas. This appetizer comes from the Greek culture. It is made of cheese, and it is surrounded by a dough called phyllo dough. You can find phyllo dough in the section of your supermarket. Take it home and store it overnight to thaw in your regular. When you remove the phyllo dough from the refrigerator, you will need to keep it covered or sealed, as it is like tissue paper and it dries out very easily. You'll need to cover it with a damp towel to keep the dough and easy to work with. You will need to initially cut the phyllo dough into strips about 3 inches wide. And keep them under the until you're ready to fill it with your filling. The filling that we will make is made of 3 kinds of cheese. The first cheese is a feta cheese. You'll need 1 feta cheese, which is a Greek goat cheese. It's also found in other such as Denmark, and there is now a domestic production of feta in the United States. The feta cheese is very strong, so we want to that flavor, and we will add 4 beaten to the crumbled feta cheese. The feta cheese can be crumbled with a fork, and then after you've added the 1 cup of feta cheese and the 4 beaten eggs, you will need to a 1/2 cup of small curd cottage cheese. With the cottage cheese, you might want to add approximately an eighth of a teaspoon of pepper. You will also need, for the third cheese, an eighth of a cup of Kefalotyri cheese, which is another Greek cheese. If this is unavailable to you, you can blue cheese for the Kefalotyri. First thing you want to do is lay a strip on your countertop of the phyllo dough. I usually lay down a piece of wax paper, as the phyllo is less likely to to the countertop. Brush the phyllo with a mixture of a half a cup of melted butter and a half a cup of oil that has been blended. Use a pastry and lightly brush the phyllo. After you've laid the one strip down and buttered it, you can take a second and lay over the top of the first strip. You can go on and add 3 or 4 layers, whatever your personal taste is. I usually use approximately 2 layers. Then at the very or bottom of the strip, take a teaspoon of the cheese that you have in the small bowl and place this on the end of the strip. Take and roll up about 2 inches of the phyllo over the cheese mixture, and then continue to fold in a flag until you have a triangle. The very end of the dough needs to be with the butter mixture. You need to put this on a buttered cookie sheet and then brush the top lightly with the butter. It sounds like a lot. Butter, but you need to do it in a light-handed fashion. After you've filled the cookie with several triangles, you'll need to bake this in a 375-degree preheated oven. As ovens vary, it's a good idea to keep an eye on it after 10 minutes. It will brown fairly quickly, and sometimes the cheese will out of the corners. but you will be the rave of the with these new Pteropithus appetizers. I hope you Pteropithus.